All right, so George Birge, hot off your number one single still. I mean, what does it feel like to say that and just, to be out there playing that song now? I'm sure like you've seen a shift in the crowd there.
Yeah, I mean, just even having a crowd there has been new for me, so it's really exciting. I chased this dream forever. I've always loved country music, and we paid a lot of dues. We rode around in a van and trailer for more than 10 years, playing to kind of empty bars, and to have people showing up, singing the song back to me, it's opened the door for getting to create new music. It's just been like my wildest dreams coming true this year.
Oh,
so
I love that.
it has. This last 12 months has been about as cool as I've ever experienced, and there's been a lot of people that worked really hard in my corner to help me get there, and so I'm just like unbelievably grateful for everybody that dug in and helped me achieve this dream this year.
Aw. Well, what I love about like when you take that time and you build it and you build it, it makes the success more sweeter. I feel like because you work so hard for it and it didn't just happen overnight.
My band gives me a hard time because we got on our first like big tour bus this year, and the first time we walked in, I walked in and I kissed the floor of it because I was like, man, I dreamed about you for a long time.
Aw.
So yeah, it's been pretty cool.
All right, so we're here at the ACM Awards, Country Music's Party of the Year, and we're in Texas, Frisco. So you're a Texas boy.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
talk about like being here, having your friends, all the artists come to Texas and have a big old party.
Yeah, it just makes me proud to show off my home state. Nashville is where I live now, and so I've got all my friends in the country music community out here in my home state, and it's fun to kind of show off the energy of Texas. Obviously, everything's bigger in Texas, so it's like wide open spaces out here in the home of the Cowboys, which I'm a huge Cowboys fan, so that's cool to be out here in Cowboy country. And then I've been given a lot of like taco and barbecue recommendations to my friends this year, so I got some hot tips going for folks, and it's been great. Yeah.
Well, I can attest that everything's bigger in Texas. I got an omelet this morning, and it was huge, like enormous.
You got about a half a dozen eggs in that thing?
Yes, yeah. I was like, okay, well, I got my protein fix for the day. All right, so Cowboy Songs is the follow-up to your number one, and I mean, the reaction to that has been insane. So, like, I feel
It's
like you got
wild.
another good thing going there.
Fingers crossed. I feel like this is as cool a song as I've ever been a part of. It's as excited as I've ever been about new music. It's my favorite song I've ever written, and out of the gates, it's come out faster than anything I've ever done. So I really have high hopes for the song, and I'm especially excited because we have a huge touring schedule this summer, and so we're going to get to go out and play it live along with the rest of my new record all summer and just kind of get to introduce this new music to fans. So I'm fired up about this summer. It's going to be a good one. Sam Hunt's taking us out, and then out with Luke Bryan at the end of the year. We're out with Parker McCollum right now, so learning from all these guys that have inspired me too, and getting to share their crowds with them and go out and play new music. I feel like a very blessed guy right now.
I mean, could you be on any better tours? Like
I
three
wonder
of the hottest tours of
if
the
I
year.
got to hand pick, I think that's what I would have picked. So the fact that those guys reached out and gave us an invite is pretty special.
Well, going back to Cowboy Songs real quick, the title, I feel like it's like when you see Cowboy Songs, like you immediately want to listen to it. Like I want to know what that song's about.
For me, I grew up in Austin, Texas, and the Austin that I grew up in was kind of early Austin. We called it the place where the hippies and the cowboys get along, right? It was dusty dive bars, cash only, and it was just kind of this gritty feel. And so I wanted to write a song that captured the energy of one of those kind of nights. And one of the nights, I mean, I grew up playing 6th Street with X's on my hand at 14 years old, so I've lived these nights a lot of times, but Cowboy walks into a bar, there's a girl by the jukebox, everybody wants to talk to her, but she's kind of in her jeans and her boots, hiding in the smoke, and nobody really has a chance. She's kind of dangerous, and I figured that girl only dances to Cowboy Songs, and so I wrote a song about her, and that's how it turned out.
Cool. I love that. Well, you've got a busy touring schedule, but you're also a father.
Yes.
So you got two, right?
2 little boys.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So how has that been like balancing, family life? Like this summer, will they get to come out to some shows?
100%, yeah. It's definitely been a challenge, but it's also been super rewarding. They're just getting old enough to kind of start realizing when they hear the song on the radio, or like kind of, I call them my little A&R team because they listen to new music and tell me the ones they like or the ones they don't like, which is fun for me. But yeah, they're going to come out on the bus a bit this summer. We're going to do some family vacations, and then also it's just like we've been. I'm not home all the time, but when I am, it's cool how intentional we've been in a family as like spending quality time together. Whether that's going to the zoo or trying a new hamburger place or going to get snow cones. When we do have time together, we're always making sure we make the most of it, and it's been pretty special.
Oh, I love that. Well, will tomorrow or Thursday be date night at the ACM Awards?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I've got my beautiful wife flying out here this week, and she's got a knockout dress, and I'm just going to do my best to keep up. But I'm feeling very lucky that I get to have her on my arm this
All right,
week.
well, we love that, and we will see you on the red carpet at the ACM's Country Music's Party of the Year on Thursday.
Thank y'all so much for having me, guys.
Thanks.
Hey, y'all, it's George Birge, and I want my country now.